Yo, what's up guys? Chase the Bro here, and welcome back to another Elden Ring weapon showcase. Today we're going to be taking a look at Loretta's War Sickle, a halberd with optimal scaling across strength, dex, and intelligence. I did try a few different stat allocations, and this is the one that netted me the highest AR, both between two-handing and one-handing the weapon, since I do plan to dual-wield and two-hand the weapon. Honestly, I thought the strength variant would do better two-handed, but I still got more damage output going 27 strength. When I two-handed, it essentially means that I have 40 strength, so I do get the scaling of the 40 strength, and then I get the scaling of the 40 dexterity. So I imagine that's why the damage output is still higher when I go with the 27-40. And then I have the minimum intelligence. The intelligence investment actually gave me the least damage output per point. So I'm going to be using basically a quality build with the minimum intelligence needed to wield the weapon. As for the rest of the stats, we have our usual 60 vigor, and then we have the 31 endurance, which is the minimum needed for both the weapons, armor, and talismans I plan to showcase for today. As for the choice of talismans, my first talisman slot is my swap around slot, so I'll be using the ritual shield talisman to start duels off, and then I swap to the claw talisman if I want to enhance my jumping attacks on the halberds, or I'll go to the spear talisman because they do have thrusting attacks as well. So depending on the weapon that I'm fighting, I might swap between these two talismans. I have the Shard of Alexander to boost the Ash of War, and then I have the Crimson Hammer Medallion +2 for the HP boost, and the Great Jar's Arsenal for the equip load boost. Now, taking a look at the moveset, Loretta's War Sickle doesn't have the usual standard halberd R1 thrust or the overhead slam. It gets the diagonal slash chain, followed by a horizontal slash towards the end of the attack chain. The heavy attack is the standard horizontal slash, followed by the secondary slash. If you fully charge them, you get the 360 slash. Same with the follow-up, you get the 360 double slash as well. So that one's not unique, just the R1 chains are. The running R1 is the thrust, and the running heavy, the horizontal slash. Both very good. Running R1 I find better for roll catching, but the running heavy good at fighting outnumbered. The jumping light and the jumping heavy. I honestly always go for the jumping light. Much bigger hitbox, easier for me to roll catch with. I don't use the jumping light very often. The backstep running attack, pretty similar to the regular running attack, just another form of the forward thrust. The rolling and the crouch attack is the quick slash. I find this pretty useful when opponents roll towards me. I can use the slash to try to roll catch them around me. As for the dual wield moveset, the dual neutral lights are the consecutive attacks. A little bit on the slow side, but I find really useful at roll catching opponents that tend to move around you. So if they're trying to dodge by you, really good to manually aim towards them. Also, if you stun your opponent and you do the L1, it's a really good roll catch because from the stun, the initial attack almost lands, and if they panic roll, they're going to get hit by the follow-up L1. So I feel like that's pretty useful. The running dual wield attack is the consecutive slashes, has really good range and honestly great roll catch potential as well. If someone does dodge the initial attack, the follow-up can easily be aimed to where they're rolling to catch them. And you can chain them together. If someone gets stunned by the attack, you can do a follow-up running attack, try and get a secondary roll catch. The jumping dual wield attack comes out very quickly, has really good range, the recovery is great, damage is great. I feel like jumping dual wield attacks are just good on most weapons. The backstep running attack, the initial thrust followed by a secondary thrust. Really good at catching opponents off guard as well. You can backstep towards them, go for the initial thrust, manually aim the second one. The rolling and the crouching dual wield attack is a delayed double slash downwards. I feel like this can be useful as well to throw off your opponent's timing. Mix some quick R1s in there, crouch towards them, try to do the dual wield attack, throw off their timing. And while dual wielding, of course, you have access to the one-handed moveset, so you still get the unique R1 diagonal slashes. You can still do the standard R2s as well. And you get the running light, which comes out very quick. And Loretta's War Sickle is a somber smithing stone weapon, so you do only have access to its one unique Ash of War. Loretta slash, the initial slash followed by the follow-up. Does pretty good damage output. Comes up fairly quickly. I wouldn't say it's very slow. You can definitely use that to panic roll catch your opponent. Just try to keep it mixed up. Don't constantly use it, and they won't dodge it that easily. That's all I really have to say about the weapon, though. Let's just see how it performs in the duels and in the invasions. Jumping into our first match, we have Land Down Thunder. Hello. Hello. I love the Banished Knight set. Looking very fresh. Land Down Thunder. So I'm going to guess it's a lightning build? My first guess? We'll see. Oh, a nice attempt at the roll catch right there. This has the interesting R1s when two-handed. I really do like it. It catches people off guard quite a lot. Ooh, the Bloodhound Fang. Nice. No follow-up, though. No roll catch, sadly. I failed. Yeah, I didn't want to trade into that just simply because it can do a very high amount of damage. So I got to be careful of that. I thought Land Down Thunder was going to go for the Ash of War there. This has really good quick R1s. But I do have to watch my stamina amount. It's pretty low right now. Oh, close. Very good. Good dodge, Land Down Thunder. The backstep running attack. Into my backstab running attack. Or backstep. I'm saying backstab. What about the R2? A little slow. I think I may have held it a little bit long there. The hitbox on that Ash of War. So interesting. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Delay it? Too delayed, I think. Honestly, Land Down Thunder. Very tanky. Tanky build. I like it. Very good fight, Land Down Thunder. Great duel. Moving on to our next opponent, we have Henlow. Hello, man. How goes it? Dual Nagakibas, I believe? Yes. Alright. So, dual Nagakibas. One isn't secretly Melania's. That was amazing. Just simply because it was a headshot. Can we talk about that for a second? And it led into me getting hit by a running L1. Oh, great hit, Henlow. Good job, good job. Keeping it nice. The Ash of War here is a little bit tough to land, but I'm going to try my best when we get an opening. Oh, the poise to tank the running L1. Interesting. Dodge the frostbite. It's a little bit pressuring right now. The poise to tank the halberds, both of them. Interesting. But not the running R1. I'm very confused right now. I feel like my running R1s are stunning, but my neutral L1s are not. Different. I guess I just happen to be poise breaking him afterwards with the running R1. No, that's interesting. I don't know. Different. Different than what I was expecting. I'm not frostbitten anymore though. That's kind of nice. Alright, great duel, Henlow. I'm confused, but great duel. I don't know what was with the poising of the L1s, but every R1 I did stunned. That's so interesting. Heading into our next battle, we have Ichigo. Hello, Ichigo. With no katanas. Interesting, alright. Ichigo has a twin blade. With... I can't really tell. Nothing in the offhand, I don't think. No. We traded the Ash of War. Honestly, definitely one of the cooler things of the twin blade. I do like the spinning slash on the Ash of War. Alright. Ichigo's hiding in the dips there, waiting for me. Try and space it for the bush tactics. I missed. Again with my Ash of War. Oh, and it happened to combo. Nice. Interesting fight, Ichigo. Up next, we have Drag. Hello there, man. A full Banish Knight. Oh, full cosplay. Okay. Get the buff going here. I am ready. All right, what do you have in store for me, man? Let's see. Oh, I don't know why my senses just told me to go in and try and get that backstab. I knew it probably wasn't going to happen, but I was hoping. Okay. Not enough poise for that. That's good. The jumping light. Oh, okay. Stormcaller. Honestly, yeah, see, that extends and it confuses me. I always try to punish it, but it's so hard to know the timing on. Oh, enough poise to tank the beginning of the Ash of War, though. That's pretty cool. Jumping heavy. Backstep. Oh. Interesting. Close. Very close. Good spacing on... Oh, both! It's stunned? Okay, it's stunned into each other. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's really good as a follow-up if you happen to stun. The neutral L1s are good if you stun your opponent beforehand. No! Scary. Oh, I happened to do the one that would hit above. Oh, the fully charged R2 connects. Very fun fight, man. I do appreciate the full Banished Knight cosplay as well. Moving on to our next opponent, we have Solaire of Astora. Interesting, interesting. That looks like Radon to me, but we'll see what Solaire here does. Faith buffs, running an int build. What is going on over there? Are those all different? I swear, some of them look like they had different animation circles. Pretty sure they're gonna like, okay. I'm scared. It's like, oh yeah, I have every right to be afraid. Oh, I don't want to be near that with our connection. No. I don't know exactly how I would handle it. What about this? Hey, the first one actually, oh, they both hit. What is going on? Help me. Help me. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that was definitely a scary battle, Solaire. It was a fun time. Moving on to our final battle, we have F. Hello there, F. With claws. You don't see claws every day. I wasn't sure what the weapon was at first. Get your buff, Mr. F. There you go. Alright, so we got claws. Are we assuming Bloodhound step? Oh, quick step. Oh, I see the attempt. Cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, some higher latency here. So I'm going to definitely be dodging a little bit more than I would normally. Just in case we get the Phantom proc. Oh. The bleed bolus. We've been taking a lot of bleed buildup from distances like that. Not really close, but it still hits. I was hoping the L1 would be like the follow-up that actually connects. Oh, that got a chip off me. This is gonna be a long fight based on this connection. Although you will get some free hits from the bleed buildup. I think, because they'll chain into each other, right? So I'll have to watch out for that. I think the latency forces a trade for me just because of the speed of the weapon, but that's honestly okay. I have higher damage output, so it's not too bad. There we go. Very fun fight though, F. Had to switch up the way I fought a little bit. That was interesting. Alright, now let's just see how these perform in the invasions. Alright, jumping into our first invasion. I'm in Liurnia of the Lakes, and I've invaded Steel Clouds. Hello there. Hello, Steel Clouds. How are you, man? Yes, I'm with you. I'll eat my crab. Alright, double lance. Double lance with a little bit of regen? Oh, that's not double lance. That's a lance and a offhand great Ep, yes. That is correct, Chase. You are learning. No one expects the R1s in this day and age. But they come out quickly. Oh, so does that actually. That kind of surprised me. Is that a poison infused one with frostbite as well? That's pretty cool. Whoop. The poison one's kind of weak though, but that was really interesting. Poise tanked the first one, jumped up with me, and then I poised his thrust and got with the slash. That was a pretty interesting finish. Moving into our second invasion. Oh, we're in the tunnels. Oh no. There's a hole nearby from what I remember. Maybe not. Oh nice. We don't have to fight in the tunnels. Hello there. I'll just be taking a secret backstab here. Oh well. Wasn't expecting to do your entire health bar there, sir. I love that I just decided to edgewalk and they were like, nope. Heading into our next invasion, we're in the Celia Crystal Tunnel. Ooh, this could prove to be interesting. Wizards. I use this cover here. You think you're safe, wizard? Well, you are wrong, sir. Yes, now your cast is gone. I'm dodging that moon. Well, I don't want to go down there. Lazy. That's what you get. You ditched him, wizard. You ditched him. You rolled off the cliff. Heading into the final invasion, and I wish it was a tunnel invasion, but I guess this kind of counts. Isn't really Hello there. The offhand great Ep with the main hand curve sword. I feel like a lot of people, well, he was main handing that, I guess. All right, Guardian. What do you got? Double curve swords? They're bleed, right? It's hard for me to use the neutral L1 that well. I try. I get some roll catches, but for the most part, they dodge out of it pretty easily, even when I use it instantly. Well, those are Frostbite Scavenger Curve Swords. That is confusing to me. Definitely throws me off. I still have enough stamina to dodge. One dodge. But one dodge is all you need. The reset. I itch my nose. Okay. Now you gotta reset again. Hard one. And I get this punish into this move? No. Another heal? Okay, we're getting a lot of the Estus punishes here. Very fun fight, Guardian. The jumping L1s are just such a good Estus punish. I didn't even have the Claw Talisman on. I could have swapped that on. Thought I had it on. Alright, those are all the invasions that I have for you guys for today with the Loretta's War Sickle. I hope everyone enjoyed the showcase. Once again, there's my stats on the right, the armor that I wore, the talismans that I utilized throughout the showcase, and of course, keep dropping your weapon recommendations below. I really love reading them. They help me think ahead on weapons that I would otherwise forget, so I do appreciate it. Until the next video, though, this is goodbye. I will see you guys all in the next one. Goodbye. Goodbye.